Well, welcome all, and welcome Mr. Barry Peatling to the Barry Peatling Sport Show.
And welcome to you, Colin Sutcliffe, and all my viewers around the world and interstate. It's reasonable sort of, it's probably 12 degrees, is it? It's a bit of a heat wave for us lately.
Yeah, it's coolish. So just a little bit from you.
Oh yeah, this is
what
my cousin Tony Cornwall. He's done a fair bit of writing in the last few years, and this will be you, Tony, because I was asked to go up to Horsham to pick my team of the 60s.
Yes.
Was it 90-something, 90?
Oh no, 2009.
2009, yeah. So I picked all my players, plus the fact I was vice captain. I was first rover, wasn't I?
First rover.
Picked, that's all the team from 60 to 65.
That's a full page.
That's a pretty good coverage, and the
back page
and the front page on the top.
Front page.
It was 4 pages.
4 pages of
Peatling, so
glitz and glamour and.
That Murray Lawson, he was a sports writer when I was playing up there. He was pretty rough to me. He'd give me all the rest, but he rang me up and he said, "You want to do the team of the 60?" And I said, "Yeah, I'll come up." So I had to go and see Lower Decker, Ken Decker's wife, who was the president of the footy club up there, and it was a pretty good coverage. And it sold about another 200 copies of the paper.
So they sold twice as many.
Yeah, 200 extra copies of it week.
Copies of
and there was no complaints there.
Hardly a complaint.
Tony, so there you are, touch for you.
Oh, there was a complaint. Someone wasn't in it.
Was it?
They thought they were better. They deserved it.
It was a very good coverage. I mean, it's 7 years ago, wasn't it?
Yep. 7 years ago.
I was making headlines.
June 10,
60, 70, 80, 90.
2009. You like the Roy Orbison of football.
Am I? What's he?
We just had hits in the 60s, 50s.
Oh yeah.
60s,
but
70s.
It was unbelievable. When I got the paper,
80s.
Lola Daggett, who was Ken Decker's wife, she said, "Barry, you've done this." I went up there on the Friday. It was in the Money's paper, and she sent it down to me.
Yeah, right.
Okay, that's for you.
Let's get into the local Chelsea versus EDS on Sunday. Grounds and conditions. The
ground was pretty good, and the wind was probably the wind assist was probably 3 or 4 goals.
This is the Chelsea.
No, down at Chelsea, yeah.
Yeah. So let's get into the game. First quarter, Barry.
The first quarter, it was pretty even. It was very even, as a matter of fact. The first probably. Well, scores says it 4-3 and 3-4, but we started not too bad for change. I mean, most of the last few weeks it was start slack and come back in the second half. This was fifth on the ladder. We're second last. So anyway, the second quarter we held them there to 4 points.
Yep.
Bradley Clark, Toddy Gardner, and Tabacman was fine again this week too.
So what was the score at half time?
Half time the score was 5-8 us to them 3-8.
Oh, we're in front.
Yeah.
2 goals. And
we were playing well and defending well too. And
so we've been doing all right first halves this year.
We started very well. I tell you now, everyone was putting in Toddy and Bradley Clark's he's been holding the side together the last.
So EDS were getting worried.
And the second half starts with third quarter. Was pretty even, only 2 points behind and looking good. That's pretty good. I mean,
that's 3/4 time, 2 points behind.
Yeah, 2 points behind.
Okay, last quarter.
Apart from kicking 4-5 to us 1-3, but they took over in the last quarter. They kicked 5-6 goals to us. Anyway, the final score was 12-15 to us, 9-11. I mean, it was a pretty good effort.
Not bad. It's better than the blowouts have been happening.
Well, they could have blown us right out the game, but we second last. I got here second last playing 5 in the top ladder, in the top 5.
Give us the goal kickers then, Barry.
The goal kickers were Geordie Tabacman. He started in the final the last couple of weeks. Thank God for that. But he kicked 3. Bradley Clark kicked 2 beautiful goals. Nana the Propolis, he kicked a couple of goals too. Jason Clark and Jackson Roder, the big ruckman. He's going to be right next year. And apparently we've got 2 more fellas signed up for next year already. Yeah. Big fellas.
So was that the group of best players? No, best players.
I'll give you the best players now. Best players: Jason Clark, Toddy Gardner, Bradley Clark, Tabacman, Civvies. They're around the way to play Civvies. I'm telling you now, and Matty Gardner.
Excellent. So let's go to the votes. One vote.
One vote. One of the Clark brothers, Jason Clark.
And 2 votes.
2 votes to Bradley Clark. He's been in the best players the last 4 weeks. 3 votes to Toddy Gardner.
3 votes to Toddy Gardner. Well done.
He played a top game on it. I looked at him before the game. That he's got the stuff. He's got a special brace to hold his fingers.
Oh, you've heard about that? Yeah, I have heard about this.
No, I've seen him. It's actually
pain all the time.
No, it's not all the time, but it's only when he tackles. It's all right kicking. I said, what about Mark's? All right, that's all right marking and kicking. It's only when he tackles. So when you tackle, you're pushing the thing.
That reminded me of the guy who went to the doctor, and he said, everywhere I press, doctor, it hurts. As I press my head, it hurts. I press my arm, it hurts. I press my body, it hurts. My legs, it hurts. And he said, well, doctor, what is it? The doctor said, you got a broken finger.
I thought it might have been a naughty chat.
No.
Yeah, very good, that. A bit of a laugh. It can't be a good laugh this world.
So, you've got written here, tell the players about the big reunion after the game.
That was unbelievable, Colin. I went up, but actually had a couple of beers. Louis bought me a couple of beers, and that is the biggest crowd I've ever seen in the Chelsea rooms in the last 24 years. Well, you could not swing a cat.
It covered a lot of generations. It covered the 60s, 80s and 2006.
Yeah, that's right. And the only fellow that wasn't out of the side was Benny, the Cinnamon.
Benny and the Jazz.
Benny and the Jazz. Now, Benny, but there was a blonde interest. He went back to play with Perth. He was playing in the centre with Louis and... but I was talking to Louis and Lachlan Oakley and Ricky Hayward. Brett Bauer was there. It was a fantastic night, and I was talking to Louis, and because Louis, he looks younger. He's going to ring me up.
He's freshened up.
He's going to ring me up this week, and but how stupid was I? I had the camera, but I should have taken a video of the crowd, but I was very excited during that game this Saturday afternoon, and when we get up and stop. Talk to these fellas. I haven't spoken to some of these fellas for probably 10 years. They all knew me anyway. There's some YouTube going past. I said, but as one of the, I was there for probably a couple of hours. I come home, but why didn't I even get a do something?
Don't even talk about you embarrassing yourself.
Well, I mean everyone was excited, and it was. But they're not too happy about. Where Chelsea's going at the moment, but Louis might come back in the next couple of years. He'll play him before. He's 35, so we'll just have to wait and see. But who else? I was talking to Brett Bowie and Sammy Radford. Who was the other fellow?
The game was there.
Chaps was there. Jason Chappell.
Yeah, Chappell. Yeah.
Wasn't talking to him, but I seen him there. But it was a fantastic night. Well, I left there about 7:30. I come home and. They might be still partying there. But it was a
good night.
It was a top day and night. Yeah, pity we didn't win.
Some other news about your niece.
Yeah, my darling little lady niece, Glenn. What's her first name? Leanne Caton, who is my cousin Kevin Caton, who I'd done a funeral eulogy a few years ago. That was his daughter. She rang me up a couple of nights ago, 12:30 in the morning. She's a minister for the Aboriginal Affairs in Western Australia now.
Wow, fantastic!
Unbelievable. I mean, she's always had the gift of the gab, and she's coming down to Melbourne. But I got the shock of my life because Kevin Caton, her brother, played for West Coast. You remember me talk about him? Kevin Caton Jr. He played for West Coast Fitzroy in Brisbane.
Yep.
And he was last time I seen he was about 10 years ago down Casper Avenue. He's one of the managers of the big mining companies up there in West Australia.
Very good. So, grandson?
Yeah, Declan, my little star, superstar, singer, dancer, footballer, basketballer. He's hit. His mother rang me up last week. He's going to go and meet the Richmond players tomorrow, which I'll be going.
Yeah, meet and greet.
Football clinic.
What's your big question for him?
For who?
The Richmond players.
Well, who knows? I might have a word to say, but he's going to be presented with a little trophy. It's a bit of an honour to get selected to go for this clinic.
Yeah.
There's only him and two other players from Cranbourne.
Yep.
Because his mother's got his football. What do you call it? A jumper and foot socks and they've even got
outfit.
The outfit.
His costume.
The outfit she gets all the good stuff and all the boots and everything. So I'll be going with. Starts at 10 o'clock. I'll have to be up at 7 o'clock tomorrow.
Oh.
They're coming here.
Go to bed early.
No, I just won't go to bed. Go there at 7 o'clock and we'll go to the railway station. But it should be a good day, and I'll be getting some video of that too.
Yeah. Okay, it should be excellent. Who are we playing next week then, Barry?
We're playing Coringal at Coringal.
Right. Figure of a round.
This will be deciding who's going to be on the bottom.
Right. Okay.
They beat us last time, didn't they?
I think so, yeah. It was all going, we're going to be a 10-goal win and all that sort of stuff.
That's right, because they got thrashed in the first couple of games, didn't they?
Us, yeah.
So we got fixed up.
So that's next week. You'll be there live.
Yeah.
On the ground.
I'll be there for sure. Coringal, that's down, is that the Cranbourne Frankston Road?
That's the one, yeah.
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 That's a horrible ground too.
That's a pig of a ground.
Nearly as bad as Mount Eliza.
Yeah. Cheerios, Barry.
Cheerios, yeah, we got lots of Cheerios. Maria's back. She gave me a bit of a contact a couple of days ago. I haven't spoken to her for about 3 weeks either. Marie and Megan Nicole. How you going, Marie? Hope everything's alright.
Good.
Elma from South Australia, she's another Filipino. Nice little lady.
Elma Fudd.
Elma Fudd, yeah, that was a cartoon, wasn't it? She looks at the video.
We're hunting wabbits.
Hope you're enjoying it. That's right.
We're hunting wabbits.
It's
wabbit season.
This should be on TV, I tell you. I used to watch that cartoon about 100 years ago. Yeah, PH, Sandy and Carlos. Yeah, PH rang me up. I rang him up, and he rang me up. I left a message 2 weeks ago, and he rang me up. He said, "Barry, geez, what are you doing? Ring up. Listen, PH, I don't know when you got to be babysitting your little Carlos, but he was cracked up. I said, look, I don't know. I can't." I rang him up at 8:30. He said it was too late or something. I thought that'd be a reasonable time to ring anyway. But anyway, PH, just settle down. I mean, I don't know when you're babysitting Carlos or all. I can't be ringing up and find out about that. But I hope you're going alright anyway. And of course, Tony Cornwell.
Tony Pepperoni.
He's a man. Tony Cornwell. He'll like seeing this little cutting here I got there of that picking, because he does a bit of
picking,
sports writing and a lot of stuff. He's very clever, and he's does some documentaries on TV.
Oh, you've told me that, yeah.
He's very, very clever man, but
he might be able to pick up you.
Yeah, he'll like that stuff.
Weekend Wednesday, Tuesdays with Barry.
Yeah,
That's a free copyright movie you can use for a documentary.
Yeah, you want to watch that, Tony? This is
Colin and I. Open your eyes.
Colin and I, we done it's a movie about me, and that's, you know how many hits it's got now? 305.
No.
305 hits of that Tuesday. Went for an hour. Was it an hour and 20 minutes?
It's a full-length feature documentary.
But it's all split up in parts.
It's all no, it's over 6 months. We're going to
it took 3 months.
We're going to play it at your funeral.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It took 3 months to make it, didn't it?
Get people to sit down and
Tony,
play it.
This fellow behind the microphone there, he had all the music and the stuff.
We're going to play the movie while they're lowering your coffin.
Were they?
You have to lower it at a pretty slow rate.
That's going to be on my funeral thing, is it?
Yep.
But cool. Tony, I'm telling you now, this technology, what this fellow, when he put this on the YouTube, it's unbelievable. The music just goes with it, and it's.
Yep. White Lady Funerals, and we're going to play it as the lowering the coffin, the whole movie.
Is it? Well,
it's all been sorted.
Apart from that, Tony, have a look at it, and I might give you a ring in the next couple of days and see how you're going anyway. Because every time we talk about 2 hours. He's a top fella. Now, what else? The Cheerios.
One other thing that you wanted to talk about of a political nature.
Oh, that fella called Malcolm Turncoat, yeah. Well, I told everybody last week, all my friends.
You announced here on the show.
And I said it last week, didn't I?
Yeah.
Labor, they'll eventually win the election. It's not decided yet.
Yeah.
But there's 13 seats to go, and I reckon they'll pick up at least 8 or 9 of them. And they'll. And I read in the paper today, which is a Liberal paper, and this fella, Stephen whatever his name is, he said Malcolm, and he's a Liberal too. He said Malcolm Turnbull should resign right now, right now. So, but that's the first time, because that's the Murdoch paper, and they don't stick up for the Liberals.
Right.
But anyway, I tipped the Labor. I was going to take 7-1.
Well, they haven't won quite yet.
They'll win it. They will for sure.
Oh, okay.
And they couldn't help with a better mob anyway, but. I watched it till about 12:30 last Saturday night.
It was riveting.
It was things coming in and out, and of course I put the camera on Turncoat. I call him Turncoat.
Right.
Not Turnbull.
Why is that?
Because he's a turncoat, that's what he is. I could tell you another little naughty word too, but I won't.
No.
He's
a PG rating. Still got your PG rating.
Turncoat got his right whack, I can tell you.
Whackety whack whack.
All these Liberals, they just love to look after the millionaires and look after themselves. I mean, that's why I hate them. I mean, if they were normal, just sort of, he's getting his camera right in my mouth here. The normal people just like to spread their money around, so they're just hoarding away.
Average people.
Yeah, that's right. So you got your right whack, turncoat.
So that's about it for the week?
Yeah, I said something about my grandson, didn't I?
Yeah, said all that.
And
said all your Cheerios and the goodbyes.
Oh, the injuries to Matty Silver.
Hello.
My little number one player, who is number one too on his jumper, he was just getting himself back in the business. He can hardly carried him off 4 or 5 weeks. He's a little number one, a little star.
Matty
Silver.
Okay.
Hope you get better pretty quick, Matty, because we need. He's a little gunner. He's one of my favourite players.
Very good.
But anyway, that's about all we got for today. We've covered a little bit of territory, and there's a bit of coverage of the game and the coach and all that stuff. So stay tuned. We'll see you all next week.
Goodbye from me.
Bye bye.
Okay. Those kick-ins, make sure we're kicking out this way against that breeze. Lastly, you want to go out to that Jace Clark side, okay, and just defend. Just hold the game up out that side of the ground. I think the wind's still a solid advantage, so make sure we're just really smart. Alright, really happy with the forwards. Good pressure. Exit. The exit strategy, I could see you working really hard. They didn't turn the ball over in our forward line, but they turned it over, at midfield. So really good. That's the thing that's been hurting us, yeah? So pride yourself on that going into the second half. That we shut down all those exits and make sure we make them play on that scoreboard in the forward line. They just got on top of a little bit in the clearances there, but I'll tell you what, they didn't get far. Tackle count, 24 tackles, another season high. That's something to be proud of. Really good. Really solid. 5 spoils from the back half again. They had 10 injuries 4 to 5 times. That's another big tick. So make sure, if you measure as a spoil, that you're fucking spoiled. Don't get ahead of yourself now. Okay, the energy. It's good, isn't it? Everyone feels good about it, yeah? Feel good about the day? Feel good about the day? Feel good, Brad? Yeah, you feel good? Alright. Sense the situation back. Good decisions over enthusiasm is really important, okay? Good decision will win us the game. Over enthusiasm and trying too hard and just fluffing that little handball to someone who shouldn't call for it, or just keeping that little kick that's not on, will cost us. So sense the situation. Guys around the guy with the footy. Make sure that it's the right situation that you put him in. Okay? Make sure it's not just something for you, it's something for the team. Last one. 3 quarters. Been any good this year? Sure. We really dressed our first quarter this year? I think we did. We dressed our first quarter really well. Go out there, right now. That's our issue, okay? That's our issue as a footy team and a footy club to deal with. We're going to be 25 tackles at 3/4 time for the quarter. We're going to lock down the ball inside our 50 and work our asses off so that we can look ourselves in the eye and say, fuck, not another third quarter that went to waste. That was the third quarter that set up the game for us to win. Okay, be strong, be brave in this third quarter, head high again. Okay, very good in the back half there. Benny Holman just shore us up a bit. Trav Graham, you come into the middle and rotate with Ben Finnimore, Matty Gardner with Darcy, Todd Gardner with Brad Clark. That's it. Rock solid, that's the rotations. The ruckmans keep doing the work, okay. Jace Clark and Jackson. Jackson, great quarter, mate. Really good stuff. Got to go again. Okay, we're down to 2. Alright. Go. Come on, boys. Believe each other, boys. Forward line, exits. None. I don't want any. Okay, I don't want any fucking easy exits out of our forward line when the game's on the line, because you can't be fucked changing direction with your running or working really hard to push out. No easy exits. That forward line, you're going to have to be brutal. But these blokes in the midfield, they're going to be busting their ass to get it down, so it's got to be safe zone. They've got to be able to trust that you honour them. Okay, tackles another 16, really good quarter. So that, we had 24, so let's get our 20 plus, okay? Inside 50s, they had 11, which is probably not too bad, and we had 15, and we were really on top for that first 10 minutes. So not too bad through that area. Great stuff down there with the spoiling. I'm really happy with that, but again, we just got done with one on the line. That one on the line, that last one on the line, there's 3 blokes there. Between the 3 of you, you've got to kill it, okay? Energy. Decisions over enthusiasm, okay? That's what we talked about. When we were winning the game, we were going really, really well with pushing out and hitting targets out. So that time we started to look a bit panicky, yep? And that's because you were drawing yourself in, trying to get a possession around where the guy is. We want you to spread out, push out, okay? If that one handball's on, then you're in a position to receive the next kick. Don't just all get sucked in to where that play is, okay? It's really, really important that we spread the field against these guys. Nice and tight. Okay, you played really, really well. Yep, you've done everything that we've asked of you, and now we're backs against the wall, okay? But we said part of our journey was to take this club out of that losing situation, that losing moment, you know, where it all gets too hard and then everyone expects Chelsea to score. Okay? So your effort today is to take the club out of that situation, backs against the wall, fucking huge crowd, deliver. Come on! That sticks out the most for us as coaches is your need to get a kick or a touch over the team. So, and maybe it's over enthusiasm a little bit, where we're just trying to, get that extra handball or do that extra thing that's probably not right in that moment. So, if you're there for the handball, you're also there for the block. If you're there for that one over the top, you're also there to spread a little bit wider so the guy can kick the ball. Okay, so we just have to keep working on that sort of stuff. Improvement over the day. Forwards look like we actually look like we were going to score today. So guys in the forward line, I thought you looked lively, you looked dangerous, and you posed a problem for their backs. The midfield were fantastic early. I thought Matt Gardner's first half there was outstanding. Probably had a good day, but just that, to get us up and about in that first quarter, 2.5 quarters, you were amazing. So really good effort. That personal sacrifice under pressure, that's the thing we've just got to get better at. I've got the footy, what am I going to do, how am I going to go about it? Good start, that's a bonus for us today. Problem, when our opponent starts to win the game, you've got to acknowledge it. You've got to say, he's got me. I'm going to go his way for a certain part of the journey until it gets back on our terms. So, when they've got 17 men and they start to get a run on, we should have been able to shut that down. From 28 points up, we should have been able to lock that game down. But we thought, we just kept put on the accelerator when they were starting to win the ball. They played their backs against the wall, and we just let them. That's the area. If they're going okay, if Hayes is getting a kick, then you just got to go in for a bit and slow him down. Is that clear? Alright, Jackson, I thought you were great today in the ruck there, mate. Really solid. I want to get out to it. And our midfield, I think our midfielders would agree we're starting to get better footy. There's heaps of, I think there's a lot of good effort, so it's hard to separate, but one guy I really want to highlight, there's two actually. This guy, I've done him no favours in selection. As far as my coaching goes, if I've just made one guy a scapegoat or missed him along the way, it's Luke Casper, and I thought we were outstanding. He played like he wanted to start in the footy side, and you're a truly professional person because, you could have stood up like many people have, but you come back, played your senior role today and played it really, really well. So that's the type of character and what we want in our footy club. And Brad, really good again in the end. Really good. Todd second half there. Len Charity good. Okay. So there's lots of good things that come out of the game. I think everyone had their moments. Ozzy, had some really good moments in the game. Daniel, you're up in the Munster in the senior footy. That's okay. Okay, we're happy with what you did, and we're happy to see you keep flourishing in that role. And yep, lethal bust with your arms, run out of petrol. So like I said to Matty Silver, Matty Silver's obviously going to be out for a bit. Make sure at the start of the year you're an elite trainer, okay, and you're an elite, you're in that elite sort of category as far as being able to play that half-back role. Make sure you behave like that going for the rest of the year. So you're not just, I've played my best game now I won't go to training, I'll just be a fuckwit on Saturday night or whatever, and not hold those elite habits. That's how we're going to improve. Yeah? So it's a good standard to get to. Alright, so Tuesday night, you'll be sore and you'll be sorry and you'll fucking put us further in the ditch if we don't train. So if you've got a little injury, get down here. And the days are over where, and Matty Silver knows about this, we got up there Tuesday night and he just did nothing really. He was a bit sore, but didn't really apply himself. So we had a chat about that. We busted his ass and training on Thursday night. You've got to come. You've got to come and you've got to want to get better. Yep. Because if you set this standard, if you set the bar here, and guys just want to play at this level in their training, when it comes game day, do you reckon you're going to make it? No. Our habits form our results. So let's get some really good habits this week at training. Let's have a real crack at Coringle next week. They're very much gettable, but it's just going to take everyone to get there.